Nice one step by Mawini. In and out. And hey, man, you can't ask for anything more. Make him work. So we got a foul from that. Let's see who that goes to. That's important. But make him work, and then he ends up missing the bucket. Mr. Mawini is working hard, and this is not Mr. Mawini that gives us our Dairy King, Kyler. I think we're completely down, and there he is. So, evident, he's tired.
I'm talking about Dairy King now. You got my mind on different places. we have an intense second quarter. Please do not get my mind on ice cream.
Yes. That'd be nice, though, if they want to do it. So, Mawini, just like I told Brent earlier, end of the first quarter, hands on the hips, working hard. And he's missed the front end of a two shot. Should be two. It was on the shot, wasn't it?
Well, the referees are discussing what to proceed with.
Well,
and you prefer this, obviously, to discuss and get it right rather than just jump to some sort of wrong conclusion.
Okay. But this should be an easy one, bro. I mean, come on. It was on the drive.
So we're going to, while during the foul shot here, we're going to now welcome people that are watching on StingTV. We've called the whole first quarter thinking it was working, and apparently it wasn't. So we appreciate people giving us feedback. And
what are we doing here? Are we giving him two shots? He just missed the front end, and he gets.
We'll wait until he gets one or two.
I'm lost. I'm
trying to get the stream up, and then we look up and got 5 free throws.
Maybe that's why they did it, because they didn't have it on StingTV, so we had to do it again. This
referees are in the mix.
This absolutely baffles me.
JJ Sari.
Hey, we got to get some movement off the ball. Right there is one of them. That's a nice J.
Hinckley gets it down to Dante.
Knock it down.
Kicks it out. Jacob Balch with a three. Just a Rodriguez with the rebound.
Got a foul. Thank you. So here's my question with Rodriguez. Didn't get a lot of time last year. Come in. He's long lead. And I'm saying, is he going to be tough enough last week? I think he's answering the question.
I think he's answerable, yes.
I love the high rebound. Doesn't bring it down and then kicks it back out.
That is exactly. I'm not the expert, but I noticed that he did that. JJ looking at the three. Wasatch gets a new shot clock, of course, so they have plenty of time. Up 22 to 20.
I'd like to see someone give JJ a screen and go to him. This is a matchup zone.
Trying to get him down. He immediately, he's the only single team defense now. He's going to kick it back up to Nate Hinckley. Looks at the three. Hinckley drives. And that is blocked.
That's not a foul. Oh, my goodness. And there's another one.
Oh, and then
absolutely.
Soto's going to get called for an offensive foul.
Young man, you are an athlete. He is an amazing athlete. He's strong, but he's been doing that all game.
Tim Gardner, the coach.
He's been doing that all game.
Just furious.
Coach, you coach him. You see the kid practice every day. He is physical.
It's going to be the second personal foul on Jackson Soto.
And he'll set. That's going to help us because that kid is a baller.
2 Brighton players with 2 fouls at this point.
Wasatch has to use this momentum and energy to get something together. This game's just been way too close. You got to start to pull away and heading into halftime.
Well, I love, and shot clock's not an issue. I love the fact that we are throwing the ball around and we're making them work defensively. Helping. That's a great shot.
Just off the back
Jake,
iron.
keep shooting that, buddy. That is nothing wrong with that shot.
3:35 left here in the first half, and that's going to be a travel.
Yeah.
That's his second one.
But Tyler, before you sat down,
called on Bradley Easton.
We watched a couple of different Brighton kids moving their pivot foot, and I'm like, man, I've been watching ball for a long time, but I'm pretty sure that's a travel.
Not too much fun with the traveling. Now it starts to get a little bit on our side for that call.
Yeah, like you said, the momentum, but you got to have buckets, right? You got to capitalize
with the ball well.
Yeah,
it's they're not getting it into a high shooting percentage. You like that shot that we saw earlier in the book.
Good idea.
A hand in the face.
Yeah, I like him getting in the paint.
Ball stolen from Nate Hinckley. Wow, the defense by Jacob Balch, but a beautiful bucket by Dax.
The defense is energized right now for
Tie
Brighton.
this game at 22.
Wasatch is struggling now on offense. This is somewhere where I would probably take a timeout.
Yeah,
wow, lots of reaching. Lots of reaching and another steal.
Oh, that's a double. That's a double dribble. Guys, that's a double dribble.
By Josh
Double dribble.
Maloney.
That's a double dribble.
Let's see it. Did we get a replay? Did we get a replay on that?
No. Oh, my God.
It's almost like we heard it, like a whistle was about to be blown.
That official was telling me no, it was not. Maybe he was.
Someone's got to keep you in check.
Was I blocking your view?
We need these guys on the mic.
Was I?
That is a 5-0 run
We
by
got a
the
little
Brighton
yin-yang.
Bengals. 5-0 runs causes Coach McClure to call a timeout.
Well,
now down 25-22.
and here's the thing. Wasatch is moving the ball well, but we're getting a little manic. When the old kind of when you start basketball, you get that triple threat. You catch, you turn, you look, and we're a little quick to move. And we're not getting the ball moving off the ball.
The aggression is just making this Wasatch offense so
absolutely.
flustered. They're moving it around outside the heat, perfectly fine. Every time they try to penetrate, they're met with multiple.
Absolutely, and good, and they're strong kids. The other thing too that frustrates you is you do that ball movement and you're wearing them down a little bit. And then you look at the score, like, wait a minute, we're still tied. We're not.
I'm gonna call it, guys. 2 steals on the last 2 possessions for Brighton, reaching in and got their steals, and that's
correct.
the 5-0 run.
You're
right
100%
there.
correct, Brent. And again, it's we're moving. We don't have a screen. We're going one-on-one, and maybe some would say we're not getting those calls.
Wasatch down 22-25.
I like that little stat.
2:45 left here in the first half.
We had the pick and roll going last week against Park City. There we go.
Pass trying to get it into Rodriguez.
Yeah, it was a good idea. That pass.
3 turnovers on 3 straight possessions for Wasatch.
In a double team, I mean, immediately it's a turnover.
Yeah. And that's a trouble too.
Is able to get it off without a call.
Come on, you got a sag. Come on, young man.
Shot got off that time.
That's tired, guys.
By Easton. And a rebound by J.J.
I
Sick.
think we are too a little bit.
Yeah, both teams definitely.
So like Kyler said, as soon as he sat down, the intensity level on this game is a little bit is ramped up a little bit. The kids are feeling it. It's going to be the team that can settle down and can hit those.
Good.
And he just sets his feet. That's when he's so good, is when he's not rushing.
J.J. Sick, 10 points. Here in the first quarter.
A quiet 10 points. It's like, where did it's just like.
Brighton with this possession tied at 25. Shot clock down to 10.
Ooh. It's this kid's feet.
3-pointer once again. Shot. He takes that's Cowan with that shot.
That's not a kid you want
Winning
taking
wide
that.
open their ball, but rebounded and put in.
Yep, that kills you.
Havers has done that twice now. He's a very good offensive board.
Coach McClure saying, get it. He wants to move it. He wants to run it.
Caleb Balks off the front rim.
You wanted the
And
physicality.
Brighton, boy, they do not look tired.
You just lost 2 offensive rebounds and then another one.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. That's a nice little runner.
Boy, more offensive boards. Another one. Bradley Easton with that tip back. And Brighton's going to get the last shot. Although I don't think they're going to be that patient. Spin move.
That's a great move.
Got around Rodriguez. 29-25.
Another quiet. Winnie, 13 points so far. And that was quiet.
Yeah, Malini definitely very aggressive. 26 points. Is that what we said last week? Yep, 25 points.
25 points. 11 rebounds.
Against Riverton.
So strong.
Well on his way to that. Another turnover. That is 5 turnovers out of the last 6 possessions.
And that might have been a foul on us that they didn't get called.
Another 3-pointer. No good. They're not going to call that foul.
That's a great no call, partner. That's a great no.
Last 2 were good.
Yeah, that's a great no call. Get in the locker room.
Shot doesn't go for Brighton. 29-25 is the halftime score here at Wasatch High School. This is a non-region game. Wasatch was hosting the Brighton Bengals.
And here's the funny thing. the Bengals coaching staff is giving the officials the business. We just went in the locker room. Like, okay, buddy, it's going both ways, kiddos.
So we're going to take a break here at halftime. We'll let you watch the cheerleaders and dance here at Wasatch High School, and then we'll be back to discuss the first half of this game and to look forward to the second half. Thanks for joining us here on StingTV.
Zoom cam, you're gonna see Jody Phillips. Dude, this zooms in so slow.
He's laying up here?
He's in the truck.
Give me the Wi-Fi,
Me?
And welcome back, everyone, here to StingTV. We are at Wasatch High School. This is Wasatch High School boys basketball. Wasatch Wasps hosting the Brighton Bengals, and down at the half, 25-29. The Bengals coming in from Region 6. But right now, we got a chance to be able to talk with our own Kyler Grant. Kyler, a Wasatch High School graduate. And Kyler, tell us just a little bit about what's happened with you this last couple of years and this last week.
Well, I went to school because of this program in StingTV for broadcasting and sports and commentating all that. And I just graduated at Full Sail University. The Lang, you guys call him Coach Lang. He also went to that school as well. Yeah, so I just got done with a degree in the Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting. Really awesome. Honestly, when I was getting there in my senior year, I didn't really know too much what I was about to do. Came to this class, and I was like, whoa. He put me on the mic after COVID. Immediately had to get into this stuff. I was here every single day. You and I worked even after I graduated still together. Same thing with Purdy. Now I just got done. Now I'm looking around for a job. Broadcasting, I do Division II collegiate casting for a multitude of sports. It's awesome. Wouldn't be here without this program.
Bro.
It's amazing.
My dream job.
Yeah.
Dude, if I
I'm
could have
still
went.
working on it, though.
It blows me away that you have this offer to you. Like,
Yeah, it's great.
And
good night.
if you compare like what we do there to what these kids have, I was surprised that there's not a big jump,
Right,
honestly. I mean, the teachers I had, they're like 20-year professionals in ESPN.
Right.
Obviously, Lang doesn't have that criteria.
Right.
But like the equipment, the stuff you learn,
Oh, yeah.
it's not that big of a difference.
That's crazy.
It's an impressive program. Not just the broadcast that we're watching today,
Right.
what they do in the news as well. It's all impressive.
I would have eaten this up.
For those that have never seen the StingTV studio on the high school, at the campus here in the high school, it is such an amazing thing. And we don't try to talk bad about any of the universities in the state or anything. They have great programs, but kids leave here,
Yeah.
and sometimes the studios aren't as big.
Yeah,
or
that's actually very true.
You know, so it's great opportunity. And Kyler, we're real happy for you, and we just hope you can keep coming back, and you know, someday when you're rich and famous, maybe you can remember us here.
Oh, 100%. Never going to forget this school.
Starting the second half, Brighton Bengal is a great
back
pass.
door.
Nate Hinckley.
Great back door.
Jacob Balch.
That's what you need to start.
to
Yeah.
Beautiful
Hinckley.
little bounce pass,
Here's
the
the deal.
back door open.
You earn your money as a coach by making adjustments, and I guarantee you that was just drawn up on the whiteboard. Overplaying.
Soto. Wow, drives. He
Gonna bail
gets
him out.
fouled.
Gonna bail him out. Great back door.
Soto, you know, as much as Mawini is so athletic, Soto is too, and he's a little faster.
Yeah.
And he has a ton of confidence.
Yeah, he
I
does.
love that.
Yeah, he does.
Soto at the line, shooting two. And this is the first.
Yeah, like to see that. Little shout out to Cole Zimmerman. He plays baseball at Lane Community College in Oregon. Dude, the kid is tall too. Cole grabbed me in church last week. He goes, "Man, we listen to you every time." So that's so cool.
Good.
That these guys kind of plug in, and so
Now
I
we
want to
gotta-
give him a shout out.
We got to clip it, send it to him. Then
Yeah.
we gave him a shout out. I called him Zim God back when I went to school with him. Zim God 23.
He's too big for me. I just called him Sir. He's a big dude.
Takes a lot to back down KP.
I got to say, Mawini is kind of clamping down a little bit on J.J. Sari.
Yeah. So
Sari
I
now
think that's
is
what we're
being
getting
guarded
yeah.
by
Got to
Carson
switch.
Janke. And
So-
Janke's going to get called with the foul.
So even though Brighton's coming out with a good aggressive man-to-man, they like to switch. And when you switch, you get mismatches, and we get an easy one there.
After sitting out most of the second quarter, Carson Banke is back in the game. And JJ drives baseline. That did happen
Right,
last week.
right,
A couple
right.
times stepped on the baseline, so that'll be a turnover.
Well,
for
JJ's got to
Wasatch.
get in a groove a little bit. And I think he's silky smooth. Sometimes when he rushes a little bit, and he's getting banged, and that's going to happen to him night after night. He's our guy.
Dante Rodriguez guarding Mawini. Yeah, Hinkley, a little bump on
you know,
that.
and I, you know, it's a call, but man, that's been going on all night. Like, and we're gonna call it now. Anyway,
Foul charge to Hinkley. That will be his third.
bottom line,
That could be significant, Ken.
yeah, absolutely.
They try to get the pass in. They do, and they get it once again. That is Creighton Evers. Evers with a couple of buckets tonight.
Very strong.
JJ's going to shoot a three.
Yeah.
Good.
He's got the stroke down, and that when he's in his face too.
JJ.
That's not an easy bucket.
Yeah, you're right. JJ Sari now with 13 points.
I know
Tied for high scorer with Mawinnie.
this is my third or fourth year doing this, and I used to complain people get so sick of me, but I like the old inside-outside game.
Long three-pointer, no good.
And I'd
by
like to,
Easton.
I'd like to
brought
see us
down
throw
by
it
Balch.
inside a little bit, and even get JJ some one-on-one in the paint. We've not looked, you know, I don't think Dante's touched the ball there.
Carson Banky
and I
gets
say
it.
that.
Rodriguez.
See, there's the chemistry right there. I coached it up.
Beautiful assist.
Oh, and that
Carson
was just
Banky.
about another travel.
Three-point attempt by Evers. Air ball, no good. Rodriguez comes down with it. Here comes Wasatch down this. Oh, it's tied at 32. I apologize.
That is a nice
Carson
play.
Banky.
That's 2 for 2 for Carson Banky, and I told you this kid is going to get his at Wasatch High.
Just like that, a 5-0 run puts Wasatch in the lead, and that
Soto
quickly
comes right
quiets
back,
the crowd down. Jackson Soto, and it's going to be a Brighton 30-second timeout. And Coach Gardner wants to have a chance to talk to his guys just
Coach,
a
I
little
think
bit.
he wasted that one. I mean, we're about balance on either side. Soto comes back and just drains one, which is going to happen. But Brighton has showed they've been a little bit tired. Some of their perimeter shots have been off the mark. But
and Mawinnie's quieted down just a little bit.
Yeah, and he'll heat up. He's too good a player to not get his tonight. But you know what I was saying is I want to see a little bit of inside game. I think there's some mismatches down there. And as soon as I do that, we get a nice little dribble drive. Dante's there and puts it down.
At the timeout, Wasatch on their 5-0 run put them up 35-33. But then the jump shot by Soto tied the game at 35.
And Dante's, I want to see another shot selection from this kid. Although I do like the two-hand putting it down. There's nothing wrong with that.
That greatly improves your percentage.
Yes. Very nicely done.
JJ is going to take another three-pointer off the front rim. Rodriguez.
Oh!
They're going to call that on Rodriguez.
And listen, he's
a little bit of a late whistle.
He's all the way on the front. This guy should be calling that. What's he calling that for?
Yeah, see, if he had said on the arm, I almost would have done it with a swing, but he did this.
Right.
And that is definitely
and I just
not
don't,
as
I don't like the
accurate as I
perimeter
was
guy
hoping.
calling that. That's the guy on the baseline's job.
Three-point attempt by Easton. This is good. And just like that, that's a 5-0 run for Brighton. These teams changing leads. JJ's got the ball up top.
Nice job. There we go.
Hinkley
Inside.
gets it to JJ. A little fadeaway off both rims.
And that's
out of
ours.
bounds off Mawinnie.
Dante,
so Wasatch will get it.
You know, there's times when you're a tall guy and you're reaching for that ball over the top, Brent, and stuff that you get those calls. He's so tall.
Yeah.
He's just giving us enough life.
Right.
I don't like that.
And a turnover on the inbound play. Here comes Brighton. They got 2-on-1. And just like that, It is a 7-0 run now and a 5-point lead for the Brighton Bengals.
We just got to run the offense. We need to get a screen. There we go.
And another turnover. That is 3 turnovers now in the last 4 possessions here for Wasatch.
And
Coach McClure going to call a timeout and just talk to the guys just a little bit. Seems like just a little miscommunication. It's like they're trying to do the right thing.
Right.
But somebody jukes instead of jolts, and it just...
Trying to see who the guy, that was obviously on JJ.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was on JJ, but they have not put it on the board.
We haven't upped it yet.
Yeah, there it is now. It's showing So the personal foul, that'll be JJ's first personal foul. And as we mentioned, Coach McClure calling the timeout. Ken, momentum has been big in this game. We've had multiple lead changes. And these teams, feeling each other out just a little bit in terms of the athleticism. One team gets tired, the other goes on a run, then the other team gets tired and goes on a run. So what has to happen here for the rest of this third quarter?
So we talk about momentum. I've not seen it. There's not been a big tilt. So there's a little bit here and there. Neither one of these guys have run away. We see a 5-point lead right here. That's probably about as big as we've seen all night.
I believe it is, yeah.
And we're just not seeing anybody run away with it. We're seeing a little bit of frustration. That's a frustration foul down there on both sides. Could it be, from the officials? But
right.
Brighton, this is what you do on the road. You just stay alive, and they're fearless. They're not afraid to shoot that perimeter shot, go to the hole. We need to show a little bit of that too. And again, man, I wish we could get a set where we get somebody inside working again, because I don't think these guys can stay with JJ or Dante.
Yeah, you have to think that the size battle
would go to us, yeah.
Would go to Wasatch, but boy, athletic move, knocked out of the hands of Mawini and knocked out of bounds. 22.
And again, he's young.
On the shot clock.
I keep thinking he's going to poop out any time, but he's young, but that takes a lot of effort. You start feeling that at the end of the game. A lot of those shots that are getting clamped down on him.
The Bengals with a 5-point lead.
He's not afraid to shoot it from out there.
Yeah, Soto quickly guarded by Benke. Wide open three-pointer. No good.
Man,
that was janky.
We're not rotating. If we're in a man-to-man, somebody's sagging to help against Soto or Mawini, and we're not getting, we're leaving that guy wide open.
And that might be the scouting report.
Yeah.
He's missed 2.
Yeah.
But Hinckley drives.
Yeah. You're going to get that one. I like Nate doing that. He's creating something, but I really wish it was more on the pass. Kick it out. Get him cut into the basket. Because, again, we get tired, too. I'm talking about Mawini all night long. That's a lot of effort. Nate's expending some calories. JJ's tucking in.
Trying to see who they gave that foul to. They did end up giving it to – they gave it to Creighton Evers. Inbound play. Something. I think they're going to call another foul on Brighton.
And that's on Easton.
That'll be Bradley Easton's. That's going to be his third foul. Oh, wait, I take that back.
Yeah, I see one on him.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
he's a good ball player. It'd be nice to get 3 on him.
Inbounds, Carson Benke, wide open, 3.
Bang.
Bingo!
That is 3 tonight, and I don't think he's missed a 3.
Carson Benke, 3 3-pointers.
I don't think Carson's missed a 3.
Well, and he was out that whole second quarter almost, so drive by Soto.
And then we let Soto come down and take it to the hole for a 3-point play.
And if that's on Hankey, that'll be if that's on, that's going to be Hinckley's 4th foul. He's going to come out of the game.
Yeah, and you're not going to see
him till the 4th quarter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Brent.
It looked like he was trying really hard to be careful, but
well, here's the thing too. Carson hit a 3 earlier in this half, and Soto came down and matched him. So it just negates it. Same thing here, 3-point play.
So it's the free throw for the 3-point play.
Nobody's getting the momentum here.
Soto with 11 points on the night.
I'd love to start chipping away on that.
Carson Benke off the bank. Yeah. No good. Boy, that looked like that might go. Did. Soto coming down. Soto does not look tired at all.
No, he does not.
Soto taking over. Beautiful shot. Spin move in the key. And he is machine right now.
He's the difference right now. He is the difference right now in this game.
Biggest lead of the night for the Bengals. 7-point
no cutters.
lead. Jacob Balch. Drive. Boy, great drive. No
just
good.
Enough.
And boy, Brighton sprinting down. This is right now becoming a horse race. And Brighton is on fire. 38-47. Wasatch finds themselves down 9. Carson Benke off the no good.
Well, we got to get back,
numbers.
Kids.
Blocked by J.J. Seri. Mawini gets the offensive board, puts in.
Just too easy.
That is a 10-0 run for the Brighton Bengals, 49-38.
And Coach McClure,
Just like that, this game has turned upside down.
head coach, is not happy right now. And what do you say here, Brent?
Well, that just went so fast.
What do you say here?
I'm going to say, again, talking about the energy, I don't know if Brighton was just conserving for a few minutes,
Right.
but boy, they lit up that last minute and a half. Soto leading the charge.
Yeah.
But then right there, you've got Mawhinney sprinting down and getting the offensive board and putting it back in.
So we call it trash time. So some of those are just garbage buckets right there, right? And for me, you work your butt off defensively to contest that first shot, and then we let it fall down because and Stan Young used to say, you get caught looking at the basket, right? And you're not finding your man. You got to do your job all the way around.
I would say Wasatch just got a little overwhelmed by athleticism right there.
And
the last minute and a half.
Brighton is not 11 points better than us. We've gave that to them.
They are out hustling just a little
absolutely.
bit right now, which means Wasatch can do this. They have the body, they have the depth, and they have the ability. At this point, they have to match the athleticism. They've got to get back on the defense.
Right.
But they definitely, like you said, Ken, they're going to have to hit a few shots.
Well,
put Brighton on the defense.
Carson Banky's got the green light to take a shot from that depth, and it just kind of steamrolled. That comes off long, and they get an easy they get a bucket out of that. And
oh boy, that's a travel.
Yeah,
I saw
brother.
that myself. Yeah.
Don't pick your dribble up, young man. We're just making you're making early season mistakes, right?
Caleb Baltz checks in. Wasatch with 3 quick guards that can all shoot. And Rodriguez and Sari. So Sari got left.
Yes, he did.
Rebound by Banky. Jacob Balch on the left. He's going to drive. And that ball he is fouled, but it was blocked. And boy, we give him a winning credit on that one too.
Yeah.
So they are giving the foul. They're going to give the foul to Mawhinney.
And here it comes.
And
he must have got hand. It's hard to see. He must have got some hand as a replay. Good job with the truck.
He didn't argue it.
I can't believe the guys in the truck don't know who I am. They're asking who's on. Come on, guys, tune in.
Well, they're busy doing their job.
They're great. They're doing a great job.
And you come and go. You like here before the game, and then you're out of here.
Yeah, I know.
You go sign autographs.
I need to bring him a drink or something. J-Dog.
Balls misses both. Wasatch in
Not
a
gonna help
funk at the moment, down 11. Plenty of time, still 1:45 left here in the third quarter. It's going to be a wide open 3 for Matheson.
Oh, good night. Matheson, you have to call that to get that to be.
Just like that. Bigger lead. JJ's driving. That's going to be another foul on Mawhinney. Only his second.
But JJ's frustrated. He's got the ball at the perimeter. We got to get him a screen on the ball.
14-point lead. Just a moment ago, literally minutes ago, Wasatch was up 2. So you're talking about a 16-2 run over the last few minutes.
And as the replay goes there, you could have called that on Soto. That must have been clean, but
did they end up giving it to Mawhinney, right?
I believe so.
JJ Sari at the line has been a little quiet since the 3 that he hit at the beginning of this quarter.
No one on the court right now with foul trouble for Wasatch, so let's be a little bit aggressive.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah,
be a little aggressive, just drive and get some fouls. But right now, Bengals.
I just don't.
Charge.
I don't want to see JJ get fouled out on the perimeter like that. I'd rather see him get in the paint. And they're just, doing a great job defensively on him. A little trap. Jumping back into that 3-2 zone they played last week.
3 up, off the rim. Rebound, Jacob Baltz got 1-on-1, 2-on-1. Gives it to JJ Sari. It just didn't work.
Did he get hit?
And it looked like he just might have got bumped a little bit.
JJ's tired tonight. That doesn't help right there. Getting banged. And Mawhinney's checking back in.
JJ has not been out of the game yet tonight.
Great
Foul
job.
is going to be charged to Creighton Evers.
Great job on the truck. Help me out. Who fouled him?
Yeah, they said number 2 was the call.
He got under him, but again, hey, listen, it's gone both ways tonight.
JJ hits the first.
God bless our officials. They have a tough job.
Into the game, back into the game for the Bengals is
Go.
Winnie.
And our first Dorius sighting checking in.
Logan Doris
Coach
is going to
Lang's
check in
with
for
us.
JJ, give him a break. Corey Lang is going to join us. JJ 4 for 4 on his free throws. He's going to take a break and gets Wasatch back to within 10.
Again.
Corey Lang joining us from the truck. Corey, welcome. Oh, let's turn him on, man. Now he's on.
Thank you.
And wow, Corey, the production is great.
I'm doing my own
Replays.
coaching in the truck while I'm trying to watch a game. This is a really good game, by the way.
Fantastic games.
Jacob Balch right now showing that extra hustle for Wasatch. He's gotten a steal and an assist. And right there almost got another steal. And it's
Coach McClure trying to get a nice job there. Nice job on the truck.
He's been having to work a little bit harder tonight than the other night for sure.
Yes. Yes.
But I like these games in a sense because they are more competitive. They're a little hard. You see more
Tell
of
you
what the
about
team's
yourself.
identity. Yeah.
There you go. Hey, and I like Dorius.
Scores.
He scores.
Logan Dorius made him go to the side,
did.
but Mawhinney,
Yes, he did.
beautiful shot.
Now
Mawhinney now with 17. Wasatch down 12.
get that big guy in the paint.
Wasatch will be looking. Jacob Balch, three-pointer,
There you
good.
That'll get you back in games.
Very confident swagger.
I was just about to say, without JJ, looking for somebody else to step up.
Call it the 9.
28. There is a shot clock and game clock discrepancy. Oh, they got
Can't
that
have
down
that.
low. That's a little too easy.
And that has been the chink in that zone.
Well,
see that last week too.
They've gone to this 2-1-2. They're pulling that middle up on the 2-3, so it's a 2-1-2.
Yeah.
But it leaves that low block if they slip inside.
And we saw it last week too. It scared me, and they've just taken advantage of it.
That's Slade Cowan. He
And a
has
good-
5 points.
A good team that scouts that and sees that will try to exploit that.
Carson Banky looked pretty good. Gets his own board. Puts it back up. Logan Dorius almost gets it.
Dang
and
it.
that just would have beat the clock.
Oh, I would have.
If any one of them would have known that they had just one more second,
Yeah, I'd like to see Dorius get that one. He worked hard. Good job. That's a good minute or so from him.
Yeah, for sure.
Changing some throw, and I mean, I like that dynamic. We kind of think we have the advantage of the big man, and I know. And listen, every coach runs the same thing, and I complain about it every year. I would love to see somebody get on the block or a flash across the paint and get him the ball and let him go to work.
A little high-low action. Stick one to the high post and seal inside on the weak side, but
Coach McClure watch this and want to kill me. Like, shut up, Purdy. I saw Dante Rodriguez drop step, like picture perfect last week, off the block and dunk it. I'd love to see that again.
Well, and it does seem like, and you guys explained this to me, that it does take a lot of energy from a big guy to get open, right? You have to flash, you have to be able to get front your defender.
And there's there's different ways to do it too. You can get a high-low, you can get a screen, but yeah, you got to go to work a little bit in there.
you go set the screen and then flash back.
And we saw that last week, Corey. We saw a little pick and roll, 5 or 6 times last week, and we haven't seen that. But a different team tonight. These guys are physical. They're athletic.
Yeah, Brighton has been very impressive that way. So
They've got a good basketball IQ. You can see it in the program because you can tell that things are scouted, things are played. Maybe it's adjustments in the game even, but
I think
the game IQ as a whole is a lot higher than we saw the other night.
I've said this my whole life. Kind of, Brighton's a little bit like a riverboat gambler, man. They're just going at it. And look at that rotation.
3-pointer, no good. Got his own rebound. That's lots of time there. Oh,
we're not blocking him out.
Jackson Soto.
Dante did his job, stayed in front, stayed on the ground.
2 offensive boards and a bucket that time for Brighton. They are up now 15. No, sorry,
Kick it back out.
13-point lead. Carson Banky's going to take that long 3 just off the back iron. Dante Rodriguez.
Yeah, not bad
almost
shots from that kid. He can do that.
Another open three for Janke.
Yeah, this kid's
That's good.
He's 0 for 5 from there and just knocked one down. So,
but all their open threes are coming from ball penetration in.
Yes.
Inside out.
Caleb Balch, good.
The answer.
48-61 is the lead for Brighton. Jackson Soto, man, he's looking like I was trying to compare him to an NBA player, and it's Seth Curry is the one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
JJ kicks it off. Carson Banke
Gonna get a little hand there.
on him.
That's Easton. That's 3 on him, I believe.
Foul is charged to Bradley Easton.
Only 2? I thought he got one earlier on an off ball. He had one, and then they're behind one.
Different than the game against Riverton.
Yeah.
Brighton only had 3 main scorers.
Right.
There's 6 guys
Yeah.
with 3 or more points, which doesn't sound like much, but that makes a huge difference. Like Corey said a minute ago, that shot is blocked.
It is blocked.
That's
by
out of
Easton
nothing.
on JJ Seri. JJ
JJ.
Seri going to do the thing you don't want to do.
And then you see
Little
it.
mental lapse there.
Yeah, you see it all the time. You get frustrated. You got to do that. And JJ's frustrated tonight. This is not.
Well, your competition is
Yes.
raised. It's a little more challenging. Yeah. You want to meet it, and it's frustrating. You're not getting what you normally did. And
well, we talked about you learned something about JJ will learn. He is the number 1 target for every team coming in this
Soto get that shot off
us.
right in front of Hinckley.
But he can use that to his advantage.
Right.
Like you can draw the attention and then and kick it to your open man.
But he's got to grow a little bit. I mean, this is the first of the season, second game of the season. And
Nate Hinckley saves it. He's going to take a 3-pointer. No good off the rim. Rebound Mawhinney.
I'd take a layup right now.
Don't foul.
5:48
and we're not getting back.
left in this game.
We're not getting back.
In no way are they running down the
almost
clock.
a feel of desperation.
Caleb Balch brings the ball down quickly. JJ's going to drive, and it is stolen from him by Soto.
See, that's when he's driving.
It's a 2-on-1, a 3-on-1.
The defense collapses on him.
Yep.
He draws the double team. Kick that
Bradley
corner
Easton.
for the 3.
And Brighton's coming down, dropping layups on us. So that's
15. The lead is now 15 for Brighton. It's just amazing that at
pass.
5 minutes of the third quarter, this was a 2-point game. And another steal. Boy, they're going to call that.
A little late whistle, but it's the right call.
But just talk about the hustle. I mean, contesting every shot. Listen, whether it's a foul or not, Corey, you played the game. You get frustrated. You know what I mean? You get frustrated when every pass is contested. Every time you're going to the paint, you're getting bodied up. And Brighton's doing that to us tonight.
Yeah, they smell blood in the water.
That'll be the 3rd personal foul on Janke. Wasatch in desperation mode at this point. Down 15, Carson Banke.
He can do that. We haven't seen a whole lot.
Little spin move and left-handed layup.
See, I like that ISO more. They're not bringing the double. Like if that were JJ, you would get a double and a triple collapsing on him.
Great job, Truck.
But I would put JJ in a corner or have him flashing weak side. So if the double does come, it's going to come from JJ's and he can clean it up. But
well, here's the thing. We're running a clinic on us tonight. Okay.
Oh, they're going to call an offensive
got
foul.
bailed out a little bit. Run the clinic
on Mawhinney. That's JJ took the charge.
Brighton's got 4 returning starters, and they look like it, right? They got 4 kids that contribute, and they look like it. We got kids, and they're going to grow every week. Dante's going to get a little bit better. He's a young pup. He's going to be a big dog by the end of by region. But this is his first, and Dante's played really well tonight. I am going to say that. I questioned whether he could take a little bit of this bang, and he's done a really good job. He hadn't seen the touches, though.
Wasatch down 13, needing a couple of scores and stops at this point.
Flash that Dante.
Yeah, what do we do?
Banke for a 3, no good. JJ Seri
it's a good foul.
Tip-in attempt
finally
is fouled, and he will get free throw.
And finally, Easton's got 3.
Great follow there by JJ.
4 minutes and 12 seconds left.
If you want to stay in the game,
14 fouls against Brighton. Their next foul of the quarter will result in free throws also for
Well,
Wasatch.
you said earlier, Brent, it does take a little bit for a big guy. You got to flash across there, make yourself, give a good target. And maybe
Winnie checking out of the game for Brighton.
Just not the offense. They're running different. I don't know. I don't think we're 12, 13 points less than these guys. I think we can bang with them.
JJ 6 for 6 on his free throws tonight. He has 19 points. JJ's going to get his 20 points a night.
And he's earned it tonight. It has not come easy.
Oh, careful.
JJ playing tough defense.
Trying to create.
Listen.
They're going to give that.
Dude, this guy.
Oh, they are going to give it to JJ.
Oh, darn it.
I was a little worried when he went down. I thought he might have turned an ankle or something.
He's a little tired tonight. I don't want to
JJ
see
Sari now with 3 fouls. 4 minutes left in this game. Brighton with an 11-point lead. The lead has been as high as 15. They seem to be willing to take a little more time.
Just great ball movement. Yeah. Absolutely
and
great ball movement.
Shot fake, get him in the air, then go up. Just very, very disciplined.
Slade Cowan. Cowan has 7 points.
You look like you got 4 kids that are returning. There he is. There's the Dante's not his forte to feed that paint, but there it is. We're gonna get
see all 5 guys came down, got in the spot. Nobody moved within 3 feet.
Right. And we looked at Jay. I'm sorry, I misspoke. 13. I thought it was 10. But there's JJ right there. And listen, Dante's a 5. That's not his forte, feeding the post. But you got to look in there.
If the big man's got him on the back,
yes,
feed it. Even if it goes inside, back out.
The first time I've seen it tonight, and that's what.
And fans might notice that the team foul situation, the rules have changed, and it's now per quarter. Corey explained that just a little bit. And there's no more 1-on-1. That's what somebody was at. There's no more 1-on-1. Yeah, it's just when they get 5 fouls, it's 2 shots.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this was a new rule or new change.
That's the first miss
last year that they brought in, implemented, which does change the game a lot.
A lot, yes. Yeah, very interesting. Some teams would really benefit from this, but boy, some would get really hurt by it. It does seem like there are fewer free throws.
Dante does a great job of staying on the floor.
Dante Rodriguez stopped that shot. 3-pointer, Brighton, good.
And a dagger.
Carson Janke.
That's his second tonight after missing 5.
Yeah, right now you have lots of Pistons firing on the Brighton team. So it's a 30-second timeout. Oh, I take that back. It's going to be a full timeout.
Well,
and that shot
growing
puts
pains
the lead
tonight
back
a little
to
bit.
15 for Brighton.
Growing pains a little bit, and the only reason I say that is you look at the schedule coming up, and we talk about region games are important, and Orem's got 4 kids coming back. Timpview's got some kids coming back. But we're going to run into this every night, and we got to grow up fast.
Well, this is a great one to have early.
Absolutely,
it's a good competition, and then you've got a pretty good soft rest of preseason. You got a lot of 4A, 3A schools go down south, do some Southern Utah tournament, and then you're playing a lot of smaller ones until you hit that region when the fire's on. So this tells you what you need to do, what you got to get on.
Yep.
Use those other ones to hone it, but you got to dial it in. What I'm not seeing is a lot of trust in each other, defensively and offensively. Like I see a lot of effort, and guys are chasing and they're getting in. But that could be wasted if it's not controlled as a team.
And it's frustrating for a coach. I think we're better than that. But tonight you're just run into it. I mean, you see some shoulders. What I like to see, I see Carson Banke. I see that stroke back a little bit. He struggled last week. And he's a kid we can rely on. Saw some good things from Dante. And Nate Hinckley did some good things tonight.
3 minutes left in this game. Wasatch is going to need a spout of points here and a few stops on Brighton. JJ shoots, no good. Hinckley battles, but it's going to go out of bounds. Oh, I have to agree with that. That looked like.
How does Soto get away with so many? Like, come on. Jeez.
Inbound plays for Wasatch guys have not gone great tonight. They got it into JJ. JJ has a great matchup here.
Oh, look at that.
Nope, they're going to call before the shot a foul on, I'm guessing, Janky. No, it's going to be on Evers, which I thought it was Janky. Janky was the one covering him, so I think that's wrong. But, yeah, see, he just said it. Janky said it's all right.
Yeah. Might be in the hopper tonight for the Wasps. But, like Coach Lang said, some growing pains, some things to learn from. Not the same game you played last week.
Although that did give Evers 4 fouls, so he comes out of the game. JJ Sari at the line. Misses the second. He is 8 of 10.
And Mawini's got 4.
Yeah, Mawini's got 4. And Hinckley has 4. And now Evers has 4.
This little trap here.
Yeah, they're doing a little half-court trap. Wasatch almost gets the turnover. Ball's loose.
Tied up.
They're going to call a foul on JJ.
I don't think we had a jump ball last week. Oh, no. We're going to give a foul.
Yeah.
So the foul
JJ's
is
gotta learn,
charged on JJ.
Keep the pressure, but you got to learn when to pull the hands back and let them make a mistake. You don't have to take it from him.
Right.
Let him throw it away.
They just showed it on the truck in. It didn't look as bad, but it's just the angle and.
But I know a ref will key on
the appearance and Corey, the appearance,
the
of
energy
evil,
that JJ's playing with right now.
Yeah.
Sometimes the refs can't match that.
Yeah.
Right.
So their default call is.
Our coach used to say the appearance of evil. If you,
Yeah.
if you come over the top, you're always going to get that foul, even if it's clean.
2:20 left in this game. Brighton with a 14-point lead. The difference in this game, guys, was that flurry of athleticism from Brighton at the end of the third quarter.
And it was layup after layup. We're not talking a
steal, layup. Wow, look at that.
And again, not boxing out.
Winning.
Yeah. That first, we're doing a great job on-ball defense, and then we're turning our back, and nobody's boxing out. And nobody's boxed out all night.
Gets the drive, and the tip-in is
100%
Dante
off
Rodriguez.
ball, cut, off ball, rebound, off ball.
Yep, we are not finding a body. We're not finding a dude, putting a body on him.
Full court pressure.
We paid tonight.
Handled well by Brighton.
Even Kyler said that. He noticed that. 2 or 3 offensive rebounds went to that.
Drive. That ball's just lost out of bounds by Cowan. Boy, he had the drive, and it just slipped out of his hands. So Wasatch gets a turnover, minute 34, but they are down 14. And they need to score and score quickly to get back in this game. JJ shoots off the front rim, gets his own rebound. Can't handle it, kicks it out.
Yeah.
Jacob Balch drives, and he puts it in.
Trying to get a call.
Yeah, I like the contact, but then he finished. Play through it, whether they get it or not.
Right.
You did a great job. And JJ, I'm okay with that shot there. A minute and a half, you've got to make us a boys quick. You have a look, take it, keep the ball alive. That one was okay in the moment, but
and if you're sitting there watching this, and we looked all right in that little half court trap. Why didn't we do it early?
Yeah.
You know what? Coach is not seeing it yet. I mean, because the transition of Brighton was getting, it was quick. It was 2 passes, and they're down there with a layup, and they're missing the initial layup, and we're not boxing out, and they're getting a putback. So, as a coach, you can do some more things to mitigate that. But when you are just letting layup after layup go, Corey, well, okay, it comes down to it. It says defense and rebounding, right? We played okay defensively, but...
And that's where I see a lot of single effort, man on ball, man on man.
Yep.
Collectively,
not our game.
We've got to get a better team and the trust in the team and start to have each other back.
You're not going to win that against a team this seasoned. Like, they've got more dudes. Yes.
I want a J-Dog,
Brent makes us eat every time. It's been killing us. It's wafting over.
But look at the, almost there to JJ. But I love, they spread the floor.
Absolutely.
They catch it, and then they survey.
Yep.
Right? Brighton has done a great job of just being patient and taking what you're going to give them.
Dude, and this guy, he's got 17, but he has not killed us tonight. Mawini has not been the one that killed us. It's been us.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach McClure will look at this tape, and we'll do some rebounding drills this over the holiday break.
And some zone. Brighton's done a lot of 2-3 zone on us. Hopefully we work on some of that, some sort of motion, get some movement in that, even if it's just the ball going in and coming back out.
Mustard ketchup. Mustard and ketchup. Mustard and ketchup. I think at this point we can talk about food because not much talking about. Hey, JJ's beat. You look at him.
I know.
He's been beat up tonight.
And you can see it in his style of play as he starts to get frustrated. He starts to put a little more on his own shoulders and his own back.
Go early in the second half. He made a nice little play, nice smooth finger roll the basket. Looked fantastic. They got him out of that tonight. So they've done, kudos to Brighton's defense for getting him out of it tonight.
And Brighton has mentioned it.
Yep.
Every team's going to have JJ
every night
targeted on their scouting report.
Every night, coach, and that was me.
He's not going to.
You come in here as a coach, that you're gonna shut 23 down, and you're gonna have a really good chance to win.
There you go. Nice job, Dante.
Good. And with that, the lead is down to 9.
And that's player control. That JJ
hadn't
stopped there. Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I'm talking about. He gets the right position. He does the right thing. But he makes that extra little reach in and grab. And the refs are just default to. Because he had the spot, he had the call, he was in the right spot.
Thank you, sir. And I didn't. I thought they were donating that. I guess we would have to donate to the Wasatch Robotic
Club. That's all right. I
Club.
donated. It's okay.
You're awesome,
Corey. I didn't know what you wanted on yours, so they're just waiting for you to do the order if you want. So
I'll get it here in about 37 seconds.
We got the robotics program at the Wasatch sponsoring the concessions here tonight.
Well, I'm going to tell you the difference tonight for Brighton. Their player of the game is Soto. You know what I mean? I think he was the catalyst.
Yeah.
Steal. Jacob Balch.
And I like it. Coming from behind, you can take it quick.
Yep.
So you've got to do something to generate. I don't mind that.
36 seconds left in the game. Wasatch has trimmed the 15-point lead down to 9.
Wasatch player of the game. Who do you got?
Well, I would have to still say J.J. Sari.
Yeah, it's hard not to. Carson Banke is going to make he's going to make a little bit of noise in that category. He played very well tonight.
So the foul, I think they're discussing it, was given to Jacob Balch, and that's what I thought it was. He almost had the steal, it looked like.
I don't know what he's arguing.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The Brighton coach is over on this side of the court arguing.
With a 9-point lead.
Well, I think the fouls jumped
I think
from
it
2
was
to
the
5.
fouls, yeah. Yeah, it showed 2 at one point just a moment ago.
I thought it was something with the clock, and I'm like,
yeah, you're right.
But when it jumps from 2 to 5, you want to know. How did
yeah, exactly.
How did they foul us and get 3 fouls like that?
Good minutes from Dorius, too. I got to give him a little bit of shout out. He did not, he's not rattled. He gets in there, does his job, gets big, had a chance to be able to put back there right before the half.
Bradley Easton at the line for Brighton. Easton's had a
great night.
Game.
Yeah.
That's 11 points for him.
He's really played well, and he's hurt us in some places where nice little runs, inside and outside. Very well. It's a good team, guys. Brighton is a good team.
Easton with 12 points.
And I think they got picked too low in their region. They will not be third in their region when it's all said and done.
Double pumps.
Yeah, that was
off the hands of Mawhinney, but still Mawhinney's there. He's just everywhere, it seems like.
A lot of time, guys.
Just a moment ago, J.J. Sari did foul out. 19 points.
Yeah. Rough night for J.J., even though he dropped, what was his final?
Carson Banke has 14 points.
See, it's stuff like that, folks.
Mankey almost gets. That's going to be a jump ball.
They probably stole 3 or 4 inbound passes on the baseline. Okay, and then we get a layup and we miss it. Criticizing the performance, not the player, folks. We have got to have those if you're going to compete in 5A.
Oh, Dante, there you go.
And
Nice
a lay-in by
it was a little
Dante
something different.
Rodriguez. Quickly, Coach McClure calls the timeout.
He almost
I believe that is their last timeout. It's the 32nd timeout.
The 9 down, Coach, and I love your timeout, but I'm looking at this J-Dog is calling my name, and you just put a 30-second sentence on me.
Yeah, looking at other players for Wasatch tonight, Jacob Balch, easily best game I've seen him play.
Yeah, Jake's played well.
8 points, and he has had multiple steals and great hustle plays. And then also, of course, Nate Hinckley was 7 points, which was limited a little bit because he couldn't play much of the third quarter.
Yeah.
He's played all of the fourth quarter with 4 fouls.
Well, and Jake, too, as well as he played, he might get exposed in the film because it's usually his guy coming over. He gets caught. You know, Corey, it's that you turn around and you start gravitating towards underneath the basket, and then your guy breaks free, gets the rebound and the put back. And I think Jake was on the receiving end of that quite a bit.
Wasatch down 9, 22 seconds.
Way to avoid that, Jake. Either buck someone out or stay out of the paint.
And quickly, the ball is inbounded to Evers.
We got a travel call
and
over here.
he is quickly fouled.
Thank heaven that I'm not the only Wasatch fan.
Evers will shoot. Foul is going to be called. It looks like it's going to be Caleb Balch. Second personal foul. Evers at the line. Evers himself has had a game. 6 points, many hustle plays, and several offensive boards.
And Brighton traveled pretty good. I mean, it's a little bit inclement weather outside. They try. I told my wife pulling
holiday
in.
Week, little weather up
I'm
the
like,
canyon.
I'm like, I don't wonder how many Brighton fans are going to get here, but good thing that if you did come and you're watching, you're watching a good ball game. It was a good ball game for 3 quarters, folks. It has not been.
What just happened?
That ref should not have stopped
the
the game.
Has done something.
He was stopping the game to let the sub come in, but the ball didn't go through.
Yeah.
His.
That's just an early season mistake.
He's staring at the sideline at the cheerleaders like, you did something, right?
Yeah.
Something on the floor?
Yeah. What did you guys do? I'm not opposed to make something up.
19 seconds left. Game tied at 10.
I hope they have a play drawn up. The last couple times they've come down, it's just one player come, grab it, and throw up a shot.
Yeah.
These are good situational things like, okay, let's try this play. Let's try this hit. Let's try.
Yeah, you go. Absolutely. Spoken like a good coach. And, Coach, we got a good coach. Coach McClure is a stud.
Love him.
And what he's doing with these guys is amazing.
And I have a lot of them in class and hear the talk.
Yeah.
It has changed. There's a big change in the culture and everything. A lot of positive stuff coming out of.
And you'll attract good players because of that. You'll attract kids, and kids will stay, too, Coach. Kids will stay in the Valley.
And if they believe in you and they're having fun, they'll play better.
Here's Principal Kelly walking the sidelines with his phone on.
I know.
This is kind of.
It's like that Uber Eats guy that walked on the court of the
Coach,
game.
He's on the.
I'm not sure what.
And he's on the court, so something's happening.
I think he's asking those students to move.
Yeah, I think there's some. I was watching earlier. The Brighton fans, looks like some students underneath the basket have been jawing a little bit with the fans.
They've been
all night.
Well,
that's their administrator.
Their administrator's right in front of them. So I don't know what.
I don't know with 20 seconds on the clock why this is an issue now.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, Ryan, Coach Bishop's
Ryan's over there kicking somebody out, I believe.
Move out.
I hate this because it ruins
It
the
does.
flow. It ruins the game.
And it was awesome that they came in and they were cool like that. And, we want them to be. But come on, watch your mouth.
So the fan in the red hat
it's a family
has been
show.
ejected.
Come on. It's a family show, bro.
Be a fan, cheer on your team. I love it.
Yeah, we're doing way too much talking to get this guy's rear end out of the gym.
Jacob Balch kicks it out. Nate
Good
Hinckley,
inside out.
three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Easton.
No foul.
He is
Come
fouled.
on.
You got a good look. I liked that play out of it.
Yep.
But the results just aren't falling tonight. And
legs feed the wolves, guys. A little bit tired tonight, and that's just going to give a thing. We get a first sighting of our thespian.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two.
Colin Anderson.
Colin got a little more time last week and getting his first look with 10 seconds left tonight.
And the free throw good.
And again,
by
really,
Easton.
case in point, I'm beating a dead horse. We don't have a lot of guys with the varsity experience, so it's baptism by fire right now. And Coach McClure is working these dudes out.
Carson Benke going to come down quickly. He's clocked down to 5 seconds. Shot no good. Colin almost gets the rebound, but knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Wasatch.
I love the effort. Colin comes
Nope,
in.
it'll go to Brighton. 2 seconds left. Brighton High School. This is a good win, no matter what their situation is. Strong win for them. Final score. Brighton comes into town and defeats the host Wasatch Wasps 75-63. And as you guys mentioned, this was a great game with, literally that minute and a half with 3 minutes left in the third quarter was the absolute complete difference in the game.
And we talked about a couple times, Brent, about momentum, and nobody really had it. It was not tilting. It was just back and forth all night.
Yes.
And then just like you said, that onslaught, and that onslaught was lack of rebounding and layups for them. I mean, they were contesting the first shot, and they're getting the putback. Thanks, Coach Lang. Tell the truck thanks. They did great tonight. That was a lot of cool stuff there.
And don't forget your dog. Yeah.
Don't forget the dog. Yeah, you got to give it to JJ tonight. I think player of the game again, second week in a row for me. Although Carson Benke, I love when he gets on fire, and he is going to be key to us getting exponentially better.
Carson Benke ended up with 14 points. As we mentioned, Jacob Balch with a great showing, 8 points tonight. Several assists and hustle points. JJ Sherry, 19 points.
Jake and Caleb are going to be good ball players for him. We're lucky to get those dudes moving in. So, nice game.
And then we got to mention Dante Rodriguez, 10 points.
Yeah, and there was a quiet
and many change shots.
Absolutely, Brent. That's a good point, too. And tips to get us the ball back. He's super active down there. I'm really impressed with him tonight.
Real happy for him.
Yep. I'm really impressed with him.
Compliments to Brighton Bengals. They
well-coached team.
Did a great job. And like I mentioned, they're wanting this to be their year with a number of seniors that they have. So
looks like they're gonna make some noise.
But that is a tough region too. They're gonna have their hands full. The one thing I would say, they have athleticism and quickness, but they are lacking a little bit in height.
Yeah, size.
Which they might see in the Region 6.
Yeah, but they're quick, and you know what? They're quick and hustle. Defensively, they're very tough.
Very impressive. Yeah. Wasatch High School again. Now drops their record overall to 1-1. They defeated, as many of you know, Park City last week, 58-43.
Which is important, Brent, right? I mean, that's a must win. So that might negate, that might take the sting out of this one a little bit.
Well, I think that, I think these are important preseason games, and I think that, like you mentioned, it really helps to measure what a team's like to play a team like Brighton.
Yeah.
Wasatch will be next in action. They will have a home game again the week after Thanksgiving on the 3rd of December. They will play Timpanogos in another non-region game. That'll be, again, December 3rd. I believe that's a Tuesday night.
Man, get it. It's cold outside. Get out here.
And I also believe, Ken, that's Wasatch girls will make their home debut.
And the girls beat a good Pleasant Grove team.
Oh, yeah, let's
by
talk about
2.
that.
Yeah, man, I looked at the score on
Led
that.
the whole game.
Man, I would, yeah. Amazing job.
So, again, it does look like on the schedule, we're just confirming this, it is not the same. So it looks like Wasatch plays on Monday night against Judge Memorial, the girls.
Okay.
On Monday night. So that'll be
so fun.
Monday, December 2nd will be the next Sting TV broadcast with the Wasatch girls. And then on Tuesday night, the 3rd, the boys will host Timpanogos for more home games.
Awesome.
Then later that week, there's another home game for the boys.
Guys, if you've not been
against
here,
Dixie.
if you've not been here and been able to witness the girls and boys varsity back to back, man, what a good basketball. Well coached, state runner-ups from the girl last year, and you know, we lost a key player. Don't get me wrong, but man, Michaela Spearden and Peyton Banky, she is lighting it up, and Feely hurt. She's going to get better and help us, but yeah, fun.
So here we will say goodnight. Thanks for joining us here on Sting TV. And once again, the final score, the Brighton Bengals defeat the Wasatch Wasps on the road here at Wasatch, 75-63. And the Brighton Bengals move to 2-0 in the season, and Wasatch moves to 1-1. We will hope to see you next time. Remember to follow us, as always, on our social media, Sting TV. And you're watching us here on YouTube. We appreciate any time you can give us feedback on the YouTube chat. But we will, for now, Brent Martindale here for Ken Purdy and Corey Lang and the gang. We say goodnight. Thanks for joining us on Sting TV.